Nike is making a lightning comeback after being hit hard by the coronavirus pandemic. The company beat estimates in its Q1 earnings report, posting revenue of $10.6 billion, and its online sales skyrocketed 82%. I want to bring in UBS Executive Director Jay Soar to break this down for us. Jay, good to see you here this morning. I guess for investors, the question is, how long can Nike keep this kind of momentum going?
Well, Alexis, thanks for having me. And I think Nike can keep this momentum going for a long time, actually. I think that the digital transformation that you're speaking to is really just getting started. And Nike's ability to continue to drive sales and margin expansion because of it isn't really just a this year thing. It's more of a next year and even a year after that opportunity.
Jay, throughout the earnings call last night, one thing stood out to me among many, this consistent mention of them gaining market share. Who are they gaining market share from, and why is this happening?
Well, Brian, that's a great point. And I think that's one thing that's probably overlooked about Nike's success, that it's not just about being able to sell more goods online. Nike has more product innovation than really all the other companies, especially in footwear, but not just in footwear, it's also apparel. So when you think about all the competitors, whether it's Adidas or Puma or Skechers, like all of the big footwear companies really can't match Nike in terms of the innovation. Last night they talked about innovation in their running shoe platform. They talked about their Space Hippie, which is their shoe made completely from sustainable materials. They talked about in apparel, their new maternity line for women. There's a lot of things that Nike is doing. And really, from what I can remember going back, say, 20 years from covering the stock, there's more innovation right now happening at one time than I can ever remember. And that's really why they're taking share.
What about the Nike Run Club app? How is that doing against other apps like, say, the Peloton app?
Well, Alexis, that's a great question. And what's funny about the Nike Run Club and the Nike Training Club is that if you look at the downloads of those apps versus, say, the Peloton app, and the UBS Evidence Lab does a great analysis of this, the Nike Training Club app is like the fourth most downloaded app in the United States right now. And Peloton is like in the mid 30s, and the Training Club is the same way, and the sneakers app and just the regular Nike shopping app is the same way. So really, Nike is dominant on digital. Those apps, not only are they some of the most downloaded apps right now, but they've been the most downloaded apps for about 6 years by how we measure the data. So I think it just speaks to Nike's digital dominance. And I think what the quarter showed is that they're able to take that engagement they have with consumers on those apps and turn it into sales. And that's pretty unique that a lot of other brands haven't quite figured out yet.
Unique indeed. The stock rallying, our number one trending ticker here this morning. Jay Soar of UBS, thank you.
Thank you.